Hello students, today I am going to explain you some questions based on chapter fractions and decimals. Fraction is such a topic which we usually deal in our daily life, and every time we use with fractional numbers and decimals. So let's start with fractions topic. First question is, which is greater? We are given two fractions, 2 by 7 of 3 by 4 or 3 by 5 of 5 by 8. We have to tell which is greater. Either first one is greater or second one is greater. So to find that, first of all, we will solve these two. Now here it is written off. You have learnt in board mass, off means we will multiply. So what we need to do is, we will change off into multiply. So it will become 2 by 7 into 3 by 4. So now we will see, is there any number which can be cancelled? Like you can see here, here is 2, this is 4, both come on same table. So we can cancel 2 with 4. 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4. Any other number which can cancel? 3 and 7? No. So let's just multiply numerators and denominators. So we have 1 3s are 3, denominators 7 2s are 14. So now we have simplified this thing and we got this fraction. Same way we will solve this also. Here we have 3 by 5 of 5 by 8. Again we will change off into multiply. Now let's see any numbers which we can cancel. Yes, we have 5 here and here. Always we can only cancel a numerator with a denominator. Means a number up and we can cancel with a number down. So we will cancel 5 with 5. 5 ones are, 5 ones are. Now we are left with 3 and 8. Now 3 and 8, no, we cannot cancel. So what we will be left with? 3 ones are 3 and 8 ones are 8. So now we have got two simple fractions, but we have to tell which is greater. So to tell which fraction is greater, I will teach you a very simple method, that we have to use cross multiplication method. Now what is cross multiplication method? See, you must have seen that some people, they decorate swords. So when they decorate swords at their home, how do they decorate? Always swords point upwards, like this. We can decorate them like this, always pointing upwards. So here also in this case, we will be pointing the arrows upwards. Now I have replaced swords with arrows pointing upwards. Now we will see, here we are having, this arrow is going up. So 8 will multiply with 3. We have to multiply 8 with 3. 8 3s are 24. So 24 will come here. So you have to write the answer wherever it is, arrow is pointing. Arrow is pointing towards left, so we will write our answer here. Now we will multiply 14 with 3. 14 3s are 42. We will write it this side. Now which is greater, 24 or 42? We all know 42 is greater than 24. So our sign is greater than sign is coming this side. So this side number is greater. So we will say this fraction is greater. So which is greater? 3 by 8 is greater, or we can say that out of these two, which is greater? This side answer. That is 3 by 5 of 5 by 8 is greater. So our answer is 3 by 5 of 5 by 8 is greater. So you can use cross multiplication method to find out which fraction is greater. Hello students. So now I am going to explain you word problems on topic fraction. So let's try to understand problems given in our book. So I will begin with question number 5. You can focus on the board and listen to the question. It says, Sally plants 4 saplings in a row in her garden. See, 4 saplings are planted there in Sally's garden. The distance between two adjacent saplings is 3 by 4 meter. So what is the distance between two adjacent saplings? Adjacent sapling means two nearest saplings. The distance between two nearest saplings is 3 by 4 meter. Find the distance between the first and the last sapling. So there are 4 saplings. Distance between two nearest saplings is 3 by 4 meter. So Sally planted how many saplings? 4 saplings. So we have to find distance between first and last sapling. So let's see in the diagram how much is the gap between them. So this is first gap, this is second gap, this is third gap. So we are getting same gap 3 times. So what will be distance between first and last sapling? This much distance we have to find. See, this is 3 by 4. This is also 3 by 4. So this is also 3 by 4. So how we can find distance between first and last sapling? There are 2 ways. One way is we can add the distance 3 by 4 plus 3 by 4 plus 3 by 4. So you can see that denominator is same. So when we have same denominator means these are like fractions. So to add like fractions we just add numerators 3 plus 3 6 plus 3 9 by 4. Just remember we just add numerators when we have like fraction, we don't add denominator. Denominator will be same. So we get answer 9 by 4. Or other way is you can just multiply 3 by 4 with 3 because 3 by 4 is coming 3 times. So we can also do 3 by 4 into 3. That will also give us 3 3s are 9 by 4. So whichever way you feel easier, you can do that way. So right now I am doing this method. Now 9 by 4, you know, it is an improper fraction. So whenever we get improper fraction, we need to convert it into mixed fraction. So let's convert it into mixed fraction. For that, divide 9 by 4. So then we divide, we get 4 2s are 8, 1 is remainder. So what is our mixed fraction? 2, 1 by 4. This is our answer. 2, 1 by 4 is the distance between first and last sapling. Since it is a distance, so we will write units meter with the answer. Next question is, Lipika reads a book for 1 3 by 4 hours every day. She reads the entire book in 6 days. How many hours in all were required by her to read the book? So, Lipika reads a book in 1 day for this many hours. In 1 day she reads the book for 1 3 and 3 by 4 hours. She finishes reading book in 6 days. So we have to tell how many hours did she spend in reading the book. In reading the book completely. She completes reading in 6 days. So in 1 day she spent this many hours. So to find for 6 days, 6 days or more. So what we will do to find hours for 6 days? We will multiply these two numbers. See, this is for 1 day. To find for 6 days, we will multiply it. So what we will write? We will multiply 1 3 by 4 with 6. Because you know that in 6 days more number of hours will be spent. So to find more number, we will multiply. So first of all, this is a mixed fraction. We will convert it into improper fraction. How? We will multiply these two numbers. 1 4s are 4 and add the top number. 1 4s are 4 plus 3 is 7 by 4 into, we will write 6. Now here we need to see if we can cancel any numbers. Yes, 4 and 6 they can cancel on 2's table. 2 2s are 4, 2 3s are 6. Now no more cancellation possible. Let's just multiply 7 with 3. 7 3s are 21 upon 2. Now since it is an improper fraction, we will always convert improper fraction into mixed fraction. So to do that, we will divide 21 with 2. We can divide 21 with 2. If we divide, we see that first it will go 2 ones are 2, 1 will be down. Now 1 doesn't come on 2's table, but we have brought 1 down, so we will write 2 zeros are 0. So 1 is our remainder. So what is our least fraction? 10 1 by 2. So 10 1 by 2 means 10 and a half hours she spent in reading book for 6 days. So with the answer we will write hours. So I hope you understood these word problems. Thank you. Remaining 2 word problems are in the similar way. So you try yourself.